of Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. So we got to keep under ourselves. So imagine if you got to examine yourself daily, which I have to do more. But then imagine some dude coming in up another way, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you really got to keep your eye. You got to keep an eye out for yourself, but you really got to keep an eye out for them, man. You know what I'm saying? But like the Apostle Gabar said, you are your own worst enemy.
Kind.
But dudes that's coming in another way, man, nah, man. That's not gonna be tolerated to you know what I'm saying? Yo. Because hey man, things get, the end is close.
Kind.
You know? So more and more things are gonna be happening, more and more things are gonna be revealed. You know, so hey man, be sincere, and coming to this truth, man. You know, but the elect is gonna be delivered. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah.
You know? The elect gonna be sincere. They're gonna go through some bumps, but they're sincere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this time is real, man.
You got another scripture?
Yeah, I got one more scripture because we was talking about authority. You know, some guys that got something against authority.
You got that, and I'll bring out another one on that one too. Yep.
This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 5. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
That's right.
Yep. You want to touch on this, shot?
Chain of command got elders like I'm with the elders in this truth right now. You know, I was gonna say warriors, elders, prophets right now. Like starting with Elder Gad, and Elder Sabah. I almost forgot your day. I don't know what happened. I'm with the elders right now. When they tell me to do things, don't respond. Just do it. You know what I mean? That's it. That's how we was brought up, and this is how it keeps everything flowing. That's the scripture said. You know, we have to that's order.
Come.
It's respect too.
Yeah.
To Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shine is respect to the brotherhood.
You know, salute the elders, salute the men that taught you.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, that's right.
When you see them.
Yep.
Hey, like I told the apostles the time when I bumped into High Priest Ariah. You know, which I look at High Priest Ariah as an elder over me, even though I was never really in the one West learning under High Priest Ariah. But I see the respect in the honor that my apostles have for High Priest Ariah.
Yeah.
You know, even though we know High Priest Ariah, he went off and all of that, But hey, he's a man at the end of the day, and we believe him to be a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I bumped into High Priest Ariah, I saluted him, man. I saluted him off the rip when I found out that was High Priest Ariah.
Right.
When I bumped into him, man.
Right.
I wouldn't have had it no other way, man.
Yeah.
I almost tried to play him. Because I saw him from the back when I first met him. And I walked up and I walked past him, and when I realized it was him, I corrected myself, man. I had to check myself, and I saluted him, man. So you're supposed to have that respect and that honor, for your elders, man. I'll read that again. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
Yeah, submit, because that's a chain of command.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're acknowledging their authority, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to follow the order. Is whether salute, showing the proper respect,
right,
and that's it. It says it right here.
Yeah, it's like even when I bumped into High Priest Ariah, he said something that I didn't agree with, but I didn't disrespect him. I wouldn't dare disrespect him, man. But it says it reads on to say, yea, all of you be subject one to another and be clothed with humility.
Humility and being humble.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And being humble. And you might have to take the low. We all have taken the low. You know what I mean?
That's right.
We all is that it ain't just you. Whatever. Get out of your feelings, man. Your emotions.
Get
Out of your
emotions.
jump out of your body, man. Get out of your emotions, man.
Yeah.
You know, we men.
Yeah.
And that's what women do. They you know, and
women get
that's not,
super emotional.
Yeah.
Shit.
But we not supposed to be like
Men
that.
do too.
Come
Yeah.
Men do too. Why? Because they grew up under their mama.
Yep.
You know? So all she imparted them is emotions.
Right.
Then you got, if a Jake has a 2-parent household, the father and the mother, and if the father is manly, he's gonna teach him how to deal with other men.
Right.
Being manly.
Yup.
And not getting all emotional about everything that's said. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yup.
Yeah, like I don't want to get off the deep end. So like,
It says, for the Most High resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
yep.
Right.
The Most High, the Most High, He resists of the proud. Yahweh resists of the proud. Yahweh was humble. Yahweh followed the commands of Yahweh to the T. He left his throne and was in a low position for
that's right.
the nation of Israel, and he suffered for the nation of Israel and his past sins. And he always promoted Yahweh instead of himself. He said there's one good. He always said, look, don't tell nobody what I did. Just, you know.
Yep. So yeah, so basically you gotta know how to humble yourself, like the brother say, like the brother Shemaiah Wan was going into, is checking your emotions, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta check your emotions.
You gotta check your emotions. You know, all of that being proud shit, that shit ain't gonna fly with the Most High.
Okay.
All right? The Lord set up and established the order.
Yeah.
Among his, you know, among his servants.
Okay.
You know, and you have to respect the order.
That's right.
You gotta respect the order.
Like let's say you know, we're in a spiritual battle and we gotta maintain, hold our posts and do this work, right? Let's say for instance, we was at physical war. You like, yo, get your shield, why, motherfucker, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like
right,
this, so
right.
you locked in. You ain't worried about how you said it to me.
Said it to it, right.
We all gotta keep the whole chain. We gotta keep the whole line in order.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I don't put you at risk. I don't put myself at risk, and go to the end goal. It's like this. It's sort of like the same thing.
I'm sorry. I'm just laying back and off what you said, because really, that's a woman's reaction, man.
Reaction,
Which is emotions.
Yeah.
Women don't check their emotions. A man has to check a woman's emotions for her. A man might have to bust upside her head, smack her in the mouth. Gotta, you know, in order to humble that bitch.
Right.
You know. Especially because these women, these Americanized women who are so uplifted with pride, man. You know, the Most High said he resisted the proud, man.
Yeah.
You know, he resisted the proud. What is there to be, like I would say, what is there to be proud of, man?
Yep.
What is there for you to be proud for? We all came over here on the same boat.
Hot earth and ashes.
Right. We all came. You still subject to Esau at the end of the day.
Right.
You know. You bleed like any other man. The scripture says ye are gods, but you shall fall like men.
Oh, I get it.
You know? That's what the scripture says. So there's nothing in this world for you to be proud of, man.
Pride goes before destruction.
Pride goes before destruction.
Mm-hmm.
You know? All right?
It says 6 things that the Lord hate.
Kind.
Yea, 7 is an abomination unto him. A
Right.
proud look.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
You know?
Hey.
Go ahead, Elder.
Now I'm saying, and if you the Most High got a chosen nation of people, right? But within that chosen nation, he has a select few that's chosen for salvation. Now within that elect few, there's an order that's established that the Most High set up.
Okay.
You know, there's certain men that are there are certain men who are above other men.
That's right.
Within that position.
That's right.
You know?
Like King, let's start with you can start with Moses.
Kind.
He was king in Jeshurun.
Right.
Then Joshua.
Yep.
You know, then you had captains over 50s and captains over 100s, and so
Right.
you always had men that were over other men.
Kind.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, all the way down through the history, you know,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The different kings of Israel. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Different officers and captains.
Kind.
And then all the way down to Yahweh Shai was the greatest authority.
Hey, because the point I'm trying to make is something that you said years ago, right? About I don't like you said I don't care if I'm the 144,000.
Right.
You know, as long if I'm in that elect number of those slated to make it and those that's closest to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, what the hell do I matter that King Marshall cursed me out one day?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or the Apostle Tahar pushed me because I wasn't moving fast
right,
enough or something like that.
Yep,
You know, what the hell does that matter at the end of the day?
Right.
The Lord gave me this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding because He obviously loves me. You know, He extended mercy unto me. You know, because we was all lost souls in the world, man.
That's right.
We was all lost at one time.
We had to learn how to be men, man. We had to learn how to be manly.
Yup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, brother. This friendly, super friendly guy shit, yo, man. We gotta cut that. Look, I'm guilty of it, man. I ain't saying you gotta run roughshod over a brother. That's not what we saying. But all that super friendly shit with brothers, yo, man, we gotta cut that shit out, man. Because time is short.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know who's who. So, you know, of course, we'll be brotherly, of course.
Right.
You know, if a brother needs something, you know, of course, we do our best to help the brother out.
Yeah.
But all that friendly shit, man, that shit gotta stop, man.
Yeah, because most of the time it ain't necessarily somebody wanting to offend.
Right.
It's really you getting offended.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's usually the elder brother looking after your best
soul.
interest.
Yeah, looking after your soul.
Yep. I got it's one more verse in this. It's verse 6. 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that He may exalt you in due time.
So you humble yourself under the order and under the Lord's statutes, and then He will exalt us in due time. How is Yahweh Shai going to exalt us? If we, Lord willing, we the elect, we're going to be coronated. He's going to put crowns on us. But we have to endure and deal with all of this until He returns. And for those that don't like authority, there's always going to be someone that outranks you.
Yeah, that's right.
Even in the kingdom, there's always.
That's right. Yep.
Always, wherever you at, even in the spiritual realm, there's always a ranking. There's always a ranking system. There's never going to be no disorder.
So point is, you set yourself a base, so the Most High can put you on high.
Yes.
In due time.
Those that exalt themselves,
right,
shall be a base.
Right, kind.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you come in this thing trying to be the man. You constantly bickering about rank. I'm over this brother. What brother is over this brother, and it's trying to establish a rank in order. You know, hey man, the Most High ain't dealing with all of that, man.
Right.
You know, you brothers know what it is. You men in Great Millstone, you know when you came in the truth. You know, the position that the apostles gave you.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. We supposed to know this already.
Yeah, you should know that.
We should already know this.
Right. You know?
And don't exalt yourselves, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop trying to be the man, man.
Yeah.
Just work out your own salvation in sincerity and in truth.
Yeah.
Because if you exalt yourself, you're going to be just like Nate. Just like General Rihanna.
Right.
Just like Rakar from the GOCC.
Kind.
Bubble-eyed blackfish, we call him. Because he got big eyeballs, right? But the point is, them dudes is exalting themselves, man.
Right.
And they're going to be a base, man.
Yep.
They're going to be brought low. All right?
Young brothers, all came in at around the same time, got the same rank. Trying to, overstep boundaries with each other and trying to pull rank over each other because you might be closer to another elder brother or bishop, so you exalting yourself, thinking you above your above your fellow brother and trying to pull a rank on them when that rank wasn't really established among you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the scriptures is telling you, to keep yourself stay at base, so the Most High can eventually exhort you in due time, man.
Right. Come on.
You know?
Oh, you finished?
Yeah, that was it on that scripture.
Yeah, I got a scripture right quick. This is 2 Peter.
We're gonna close it up on this one.
Okay, come
And Lord willing, if the Spirit allows,
Come.
we'll start another show.
Okay, come. 2 Peter's the 2nd chapter and the 10th verse. It says, "But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust." But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise governments.
See, yeah.
So dudes don't like what the order is, okay? Of what the apostles is bringing down, a great millstone. Well, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? You know? All right? Because that's who Yahweh Shai set up.
And this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Shai.
Like saluting the apostles, bishops. I mean, saluting, you know, I'm mentioning, but saluting the apostles is like, it's like we're not men pleasing, but you're acknowledging authority and it's showing the respect. You know what I mean? Men sacrifice a lot, go through hurdles to meet up with us. You know what I mean? That's not small. You know what I mean? That's not a small thing. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, traveling that distance.
Yes.
Every week.
That's
a job, just traveling. You know, that's just my opinion. What do I know? You know,
the sacrifice. A lot of brothers don't understand the sacrifices
that the apostles make.
Yep.
Yeah, the apostles a great millstone make.
Come.
That's right. You know?
And to be in those top positions, man.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a lot.
Everybody want to be like King Marshall said. Everybody want to have rulership or be a king, but they don't want to deal with the responsibilities of it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Like the Lord said, to whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah, much is required. See, the brother be wanting to be the man, but you know what? Yo.
But then you got guys who can't do 3 videos a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They, you know? You got the Apostle Tahar doing multiple videos a day, man.
Yeah.
You know? To whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah, but basically you gotta sacrifice your own time, man.
Come.
You know? You gotta sacrifice your own time. What did the Lord say? What did Yahweh say to the Apostle Peter? If you love me, then feed my sheep.
Right.
And he said it more than one time.
Bro.
He said, if you love me, then feed my sheep. So Peter had a heavy job. He's the head of the church.
Yeah.
So he had a lot of responsibility, man.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hey, man, you can't be pulling rank and being lukewarm in this thing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's right.
You know?
Yeah, that's right.
It don't work like that, man.
That's right. Come on.
You know?
It says, presumptuous are they, self-willed.
Yep.
They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities.
See?
You know,
Yeah.
so dudes will get up there and they'll be down with the camp and then they'll get kicked out or they'll leave. Now they talking shit about the apostles.
Kind.
Great millstone.
And
Come on, man.
that's not even authentic, because if you wasn't doing that in the presence, there's no need to even say nothing afterwards, because you know what I mean? It's like, you get what I'm saying?
Yo, no, of course. Yeah,
like,
I understand.
Like that means that means if you're doing that out of the presence, that means it's fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not authentic. If you wasn't doing that in the presence while you was in the fold, then when you leave, you stay the same how you was. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you have any type of grievance of what the apostles say,
bring it up.
Go to the apostles.
Yeah.
Apostles, I don't understand what you mean by this, blah, 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 blah. I mean...
Or go to Zakari. Them niggas is fucking disrespectful when it comes to the apostles and
them niggas.
elders.
Right, go to Zakari. Zakari said he ain't even, what did he say? He's not gonna call himself, a camp leader or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, because they think been all broken up.
Yeah.
But prior to the whole breakup of that, them dudes totally
Yo, they was
disrespectful
talking
to
Buko
the
shit.
yeah.
Nate too.
Yeah, kind of.
General Yohana too.
Yup.
You know?
Yeah,
They were talking Buko shit about the apostles, man.
kind of.
And dudes even before them.
Right.
You know?
Yup.
So you want to end
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, that like what was said, man. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta humble yourself, man.
it? Right. Right.
You know, you gotta know how to be humble, man, and have respect and honor towards your elders and the men that taught you. And ultimately, you have to have faith, man.
And you gotta learn how to take rebuke too, man.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to take rebuke, of course.
You know?
Kind. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, checking your emotions, man.
Yeah, yep.
You know?
Check your emotions. That's
Mhm.
right.
And you know, and like I said, also, you know, having faith
Yeah.
and being sincere, man. You know,
Yeah.
and for brothers that's in the camp, that's in the fold, and this goes to myself included. All right, you know, got to be more circumspect, man.
Yeah. Gotta be more circumspect. Yeah.
And we know the brothers in the camp having more faith, and the brothers that might be out, and the brothers that's outside of the camp have more faith too.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
And brothers that's just listening, probably they're not out teaching, but they gotta have more faith too. Like you're not going through nothing that I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, brother.
You're not going through nothing that all the Akim haven't went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all go through our own
Yes.
journey at the end of the day.
Yes.
That's why I pray for faith. It never hurts to pray for faith. You know, we all, you know, fall short of faith. Faith comes in measures, man. You know? So, you know, going out alone on the highways and the byways, taking that risk of, you know, of anything that could happen at camp is a sign of faith. All right? But once you do that after years, weeks and weeks going out on the camp, you get accustomed to it, man.
Right.
You know? So, you know, there's other steps and other measures of faith, man. Pray for more faith. Pray for more faith. I would never ask this brother to pray to the Most High to give me faith, to give me more faith.
You got to.
Yeah, I could pray to them. That's a gift that I could ask the Most High for myself.
Come.
You know? Now, if I was all damaged and banged up and this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be, you know, internally or externally, yeah, I would hope that brothers would pray for me, knowing the predicament that I'm in. You know? But as far as faith goes, man, yeah, pray to the Most High for faith.
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, we're going to end things on that note. Say Shalom while we're rocking to you brothers out there of the hopeful elect. Hopefully you were edified. Shalom. Oh, let me give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Yakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles, our bishops, our elders, and the Akim that push the truth out.
That's right.
That rule well.
That rule well.
Yep. Shalom, Akim.
Shalom.
Shalom.